It looks like the big day has finally arrived. The Bethesda.net game migration has begun. BNet users can finally rest easy knowing that they are no longer forced to use a relatively useless and obsolete platform. Starting now, you'll be able to safely transfer all of your BNet games onto Steam at no additional cost. You'll still have until May 11th to use the platform as intended, but after that, all you can do is transfer games using the platform. In today's relatively short video, I'll be making sure that you know how to do that transfer in the safest and quickest way imaginable. I typically only cover Doom and Quake stuff on my channel, but it just so happens that every Doom and Quake game is on the BNet platform, and there's a good chance that a decent handful of my daily viewers use this to some degree. There is actually an exception made for Doom Eternal because you will have to use separate means to migrate your Eternal saves. It's actually pretty complicated and I don't want there to be any confusion, so I decided to make this tutorial specifically because of my audience. If you end up enjoying what I hope to be a helpful video, then be sure to drop a like and subscribe to help out the channel. You'll get to stay up to date on stuff like this, and I'll get your support, so it's a win-win. Alright, before I even really start to talk about anything, I want to make it absolutely clear that this video only applies to PC users on the Bethesda.net launcher platform. PlayStation users, Xbox users, Switch users, Steam users, and Stadia users have no real use for this video. The last time I made a video going in depth on the BNet migration, I still had a lot of people that were confused about it even after I clarified this. This doesn't affect everyone that has Bethesda published games, just people using the BNet launcher on PC. Not Steam, not Stadia, not Switch, not PlayStation or Xbox, just BNet. Okay, I hope no one else is confused. If you play on anything aside from BNet, your Doom games are safe, so don't worry. But for those of you that do play on BNet, let's get into the tutorial. Sorry that it took so long to get to the tutorial, but I really wanted to clear out any sort of confusion there could be, so people don't end up messing up any sort of save files. So, first of all, you want to make sure that you have a Steam account. I'm sure that most of you already do, because it's kind of an obvious step, but just for the few that don't, you'll need to create one so you can transfer your games to it. There's absolutely no way to move them over to any alternative platform, so it's either Steam or nothing. After making sure that you have an active Steam account, what you're going to want to do is go into the description and click on the links that lead to the Bethesda.net Sunset article. This link should be at the top, above the paragraph explaining what the video is. Once you get to the article, you'll be met with this. You want to follow the first link on this page, which is the little bit of text in color, and then sign into your Bethesda account after following the link. You'll then be met with step-by-step instructions once you sign in, which I unfortunately can't show you due to not having anything to transfer myself. From what I've been able to gather after researching it though, all you'll need to do is link your Steam account and then click the Start Transfer button at the bottom of your screen. Just follow the instructions given, and you'll be absolutely fine. The transfer may take a few hours, but trust me, it'll be worth it. You'll get to keep your games. Also remember that you still need to keep your Bethesda.net account, you just won't need the game launcher after this. Now, here's where things get a little complicated. If you have Doom Eternal, you have to do something extra to keep your save files. I will provide an additional link in the description directly under the paragraph explaining what the video is. After clicking on the provided link, you'll be met with this page. You have to visit this to get the proper tools to transfer your Doom Eternal saves over safely. After reading through this myself, I don't feel qualified enough to explain this in a more simple form because it's decently complicated. It's just kind of one of those things that if I simplify, I'll end up either leaving steps out or I might get you confused, so I think it's best if you do it yourself. I will be leaving these instructions on screen for a few more seconds, but I highly advise that you follow the link below to do this the right way. Keep in mind that transferring your Bethesda saves will replace your Steam saves if you already own Eternal on Steam. So, if you own it on the Bethesda launcher and on Steam, and you want to keep your Steam saves, do not do this process. But, if you want to transfer all of your Bethesda saves over to Steam, then go right ahead. Alright, are we good? Nice. If you have any additional questions, I'll answer them the best that I can in the comments. You can also contact Bethesda support to try to get a better and more thorough answer, although I think we all know about the reputation of Bethesda support. Aside from that, I think I've given you enough information to transfer all of your games and saves over, so best of luck to you. I know that this wasn't an hour-long, extensive guide, but I didn't want to accidentally give you the wrong information or confuse you. All I needed to do was give you the tools and knowledge for you to be able to do it yourself, so that you can thoroughly understand it without me messing it up for you. Again, though, for the last time, if you don't own any games on the Bethesda.net launcher, then you shouldn't even be here right now. This video wasn't meant for you. But, if you did stick around and you enjoyed the tutorial, then be sure to leave a like and subscribe, it would really help out the channel. Remember to follow the links provided in the description so you can get the best results imaginable. Aside from all of that, I think my job is done here, so thank you all for watching. Until next time.